Why the IRA targeted Warrington, I didn't know then, and I still don't know now. But then that's the random nature of terror. You just cannot comprehend how it could have happened to you or yours again, because I often say that the odds were so very, very long. I can't give you any reason why it should have been my son. It was a Saturday. It was the day before Mother's Day. It was a bright spring day. Dominic, our oldest child, Tim, our middle one, and Abby had all gone out separately with their friends to go to town and do various shopping things. And Tim had left first. He was out to buy a pair of Everton football shorts, and so he was a man with a mission. We'd gone to Manchester to see Wendy's parents, and on the way back we hadn't had the car radio on. We didn't know there'd been a bombing, but when we drove up the driveway at home, our next door neighbours were on their drive, and they told us there'd been a bombing. From that moment on, we hurriedly accounted for our children, and we accounted for where Dominic was and where Abby was, but on ringing Tim's friend's home, we were told that Tim's friend had been injured in the bombing. So obviously we became very frightened indeed. We went to the hospital, and some 3 hours later we met the surgeon who had been operating on Tim, and he told us that his injuries were so bad he thought it very unlikely he'd live the night. I don't spend my time wondering why, because if I did, I wouldn't reach any conclusions that were likely to be accurate. So instead, it's more about dealing with the present and the future rather than querying the past.